everybody, Bobby and Bruno.
What?
Bobby, Bruno, Willow. They're all like Sarah B. Cindy. Sarah B. Cindy.
They're all what?
That they'd put up next week. Some kind of variation of that.
What do you mean? Okay, wait, say it again?
Bobby, Bruno, Willow
Yeah.
are all like either B, Sarah, or Cindy.
Yeah.
A variation of that.
And the other side of that was just thinking, Cindy.
Who would you rather, B or Sarah?
Sarah,
Go.
See, Sarah and B haven't really mentioned targets. I don't know where their heads are at because B is starting to get closer to Bobby, and her number one target was Bobby for a while.
Yeah.
But now I don't know if she would. I don't know. She might fast track to you and Peely. So I'd be scared if B won next week if I were you.
I am terrified.
Other than
That's
that,
the only person and I did care about Cindy. I still do care of Cindy. I don't want B or Cindy to win.
the only person I want to win is Cindy. And B, obviously, she would put you up, but I think that she would still go after Bobby, but it would just be through a back door. So then I would win the POV, pull you off. He goes up. Sorry.
Oh, that would suck so bad.
Because we got to get rid of one of them before we show the votes. Because how many people are going to be up in the game next week? 11. So it's going to be 10, 9, 8 voting. So whoever goes on the block is going to think that they're going to have the votes this day. Well, actually, next week is 8 people voting, so us would only tie it.
And whoever's HOH, oh my gosh.
HOH would break it.
Shit. If B wins, I think I could be fucked.
That's why we're getting rid of B next week. Someone will get rid of her. If you were Peely, when you can get rid of her, Peely wants to get rid of Bobby the way.
Yeah.
You gotta tell her she's gotta sit him beside Bruno.
Right off the bat, Bobby and Bruno?
Yeah, and get rid of the other one. It's work that we don't have to do. I don't want to have to backstab someone in their own lines.
The thing with Peely is she doesn't care about Bruno at this point, but she should because Bruno will probably go after Kev just as hard. So she was thinking like Bobby and Cindy would be easy, and she was even thinking Bobby or B.
Yeah, that's your Bobby and Cindy works. The thing is that, well, why doesn't she do Bobby through the back door?
What?
We should honestly, as a host, just get rid of Cindy first.
But if we're gonna
Just to get her out of the game and then just resume.
Yeah. But if you were to backdoor Bobby, you could not have Bruno on the block.
Why not?
Because Bobby will go apeshit and try to win the veto and take Bruno off.
No,
and then you won't be able to put
Bobby's
him
on
up.
the block.
Oh, you're saying put Bobby and Bruno side by side?
I'm not gonna do any of that shit. But
No, I'm just saying what
if someone on their side should think about that, because we could always say that Willow flipped. I seriously, I don't know. I just don't know. I just can't trust her.
Really?
I just cannot trust her. Again today, she was talking shit about everyone. She's coming up to me talking shit about JP and Sarah, and then she was talking to Sarah today and talking shit about us again. And like, she just runs around and rats to people.
Even like the whole situation.
I don't get why though. She doesn't need to.
I know.
She's set up
I
so
think
okay in this house.
She's very paranoid.
Yeah, but there's no
To a
reason for
fault.
garbage
I
to
know.
come out of her mouth.
I know. She's paranoid.
Like, it's so annoying. Like, I want to just be like, girl, like, fucking relax. Like,
Don't say anything. Don't you dare.
But JP was ready to approach her
Can't
today
either.
and be like, listen, quit talking shit. Even JP was like getting pissed off.
Don't let JP go up to her either.
and-
Just let her do her thing.
Yeah, well, she's gonna go out the door one of these weeks, and
Well, then
does
she
she
goes
want
out
to
the door.
leave before jury?
No.
She'll freaking lose her shit. But she's going to if she keeps being an idiot.
Then she goes out the door.
I know. That's fine. That's how I was saying. I was saying that too. Like, but like, to a certain point there, I would have stuck up for her and tried to fight for her and been like, hey, don't get rid of Willow. But now she just runs around to every single person in the house and blabs crap into their ears. She goes up to JP and says, oh, the couples, we gotta get rid of the couples. And she runs to us and says, oh yeah, like,
She said something
JP,
about the
man.
couples in front of Peely.
She was throwing
to
Bobby
me.
under the bus to Sarah today. talking about backdooring Bobby to Sarah today. Like she just runs to people and talks like whatever she thinks that they want to hear.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know.
Then B told Willow today, hey, don't trust JP. Like, did you hear about that situation?
Nope.
Willow was crying or something. I wasn't
Willow
even
was
there.
crying today?
Yeah. Well, Willow just told me when I came up here. She's like, I gotta tell you something. I was like, what? She's like, B told me when I came upstairs, like, don't trust JP and Sarah. And all of a sudden Sarah walked in, could tell we were talking about her, so Sarah ran away and I started crying and then blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, okay. I don't know what happened. I don't really care, but the fact that Willow was like still in the middle of all the drama just... This game is all social drama.
Mm-hmm.
Your competitions save you, but your social drama is what sends you out the door.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be all you have to do is be emotionally attached to people, and they'll make emotional moves. Like, think of how funny it is that JP's on the block right now. Me and JP are both set up very well socially in the house. Godfrey wants to come after me, but still, nobody will even vote Godfrey's way. If anybody was smart, they'd be like, hey, let's get rid of Zach's number one companion, someone who's good in the house.
Oh, I know.
Be hard to get rid of,
I know.
and leave a guy in the house that's going to come straight after him. But nobody's going to vote to keep Godfrey. Nobody will.
I feel like there's a lot of emotional players, including myself. Like I'm just saying.
It's perfect. It's
know.
perfect because if there was somebody like Neha or Johnny in the house right now,
that's why they're gone.
They'd be able to switch the votes around.
And I do
We got rid of all the best game
like
players
the drama.
in the house.
I like to watch it. And I don't mean to be rude, but Willow tends to be very, like, dramatic. Like, at the end of competitions,
It's a freaking understatement.
like, you know the Game of Bones one?
Yeah, dramatic.
Like, I couldn't tell if it was drama or not because she did this. Did you see what she was doing with her face?
No, I don't know. I wasn't even. I just. You only get to like. You can only get so many like until everyone's just like, hey.
Yeah, I know.
Like. Okay, love her to death, but fuck. Sometimes, man, I just can't deal with her anymore. I'm just like, really, I need a break. And then I continue to hear her talking shit about like us, like the couples.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why is she spitting garbage out of her mouth? For no reason.
Especially after the conversation she had with us
We haven't
yesterday.
even mentioned. No, the thing is the people that she's talking shit about are the people that have her back. Me and you are in alliance with her.
Yeah.
Bobby's in alliance with her. And she's out there running her mouth about all of us.
I know.
It's like, Willie, you don't need to do that.
And that's exactly all
She's so concerned about getting her own back looked after that she just, her common ground with people is just to talk shit about everyone. It's like, just talk to them about their game and what they're doing, not just like random crap that you like, because what she does is she goes to them and tries to steer them away from her. You know what I mean? She goes up to Sarah and goes, hey, the couples. Goes to JP, oh, the couples.
That's why
goes
she
to
drops
us.
people's
Goes to
names,
us.
I know.
Oh, we gotta worry about
really
we gotta worry about
care.
Kev, blah, blah,
I
blah.
know. She doesn't care whose names and someone else's
She just
mouth
drops
as
anyone
long
else
as it's
because
not her own.
yeah, but she's gonna be so easy to expose. And if she doesn't do anything in this game, she's gonna be used as a pawn.
Yeah. Who do you think after Kate Godfrey's been like the set pawn for a while now? Who's the next pawn?
Willow. Willow
You
has to
think?
be the pawn. Yes. If she's not gonna do anything in this game and
None of
continue.
us can start that trend.
Yeah, but you guys are on you guys have clear enemies in this house.
Yes.
So you're on a side of the house. Willow is a bouncer to everyone. That's what a pawn is. Someone that bounces between everyone and is just like, okay, well, you know what? Like, nobody really knows where your head's at, so you're going on the block. That's what Godfrey was this week. Plus the fact that he's just a wild card and I have no idea where his head's at.
She's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real crazy. I'm just with that cold.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna get real crazy.
Frick. Just wish I could be HOH every week.
I just think if I got it, not this, if it was Cindy goes and then I get the HOH, I still don't think I'm gonna stab Bruno or Bobby
What would you do?
because they're so with me.
I know they're loyal to a fault.
I'm gonna keep them till like 8.
I know.
8. That'll be 10. I'll keep them till like 8 or 7 before
Okay,
I stab them.
What would you do then? Would you go for HOH after this week or no?
Fucking right. So go for it and go
Okay, then
and
who'd you
take
do?
out Sarah or B. Put them both on the
If
block.
Cindy goes home, you put Sarah B up?
Worst case scenario, Sarah's after me.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's true.
Worst case scenario, B's after me. Big
Yeah.
deal. Like, or I would send Willow out at that point.
You would do that?
What else is she gonna do? Those 3 girls are just gonna be numbers to come after the couples. Those 3 girls after Cindy, there's 4 of them right now. So we have our chop shop, we have our diaper lines, and then we have 4 floaters that aren't with us. So we should hack them away as much as we want. If we lose a couple from either side, I don't really care.
No.
Like honestly.
And the thing is, they got nothing to back them up either, right? So it's not that scary. It's not that intimidating.
Yeah, but at the same time, if one big target gets taken out in the mix of these 4 going, it's probably good because if those 4 go and then Kev, Bobby, Bruno, and myself are still in the game, then it's a slugfest come like 7. If we got us 4
Oh my
guys,
gosh.
me, you, and JP, it's gonna be a
And Peels.
bloodfest. Yeah, and Peels. She might get picked off along the way though. I'm kidding. But if one of those 4 win, I mean, she could go.
I'd go before her,
Well, it depends who wins the veto.
I guess. But
If Kev wins the veto and pulls her off, and you're
Then
up,
go.
then I might sit right beside you. That's where we'd get fucked. Is if like a veto gets pulled, and one of them have HOH, then someone will sit us beside each other to get rid of us. That's the only way we'll go is if someone sits us beside each other. So like if someone goes after you two, it's just as big a liability for me because Kev's gonna be going for the HOH or the veto for her, and I'll be going for the veto for you. And if I win it, you come off, Kev's going up.
And then, yeah. My God.
So
I don't even want to think about that scenario.
the heat's gonna be off us for a couple weeks, but we gotta take those 4 out.
I know. Well,
Is
that's
it-
what I'm next week.
And I said Kev and JP can take out Bobby Bruno if they want.
No, yeah, no, exactly.
But I'm not gonna do
seriously,
it 'cause
next week
until-
I'm putting B and Cindy up. B and Cindy are going up. I don't care about Sarah right now.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
way
fine.
better with Sarah than I do with B at this point.
Yeah, leave Sarah up. Leave Sarah for now. She trusts me.
B just freaking. I honestly can't even sometimes be in the same room with her. If I have to hear that I love you thing, you know what thing I'm talking about?
No.
She does that baby voice. She's like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but baby voices drive me bonkers.
See, this is good. Me and Poppy have learned to get along. You and B.
I can't.
That's what happens when you fight over a man and you win.
Fight. I don't fight over boys. Zachary.
That
Freaking
comp was
B.
so cool to watch.
I really hope that the one she was chasing you around that they show that.
In the room here?
Yeah.
I hope they don't.
I hope they do.
She'll look like an idiot if they do.
Be funny. She wouldn't really know. Well, I don't know. Don't know.
She would look like an idiot. I would look like a dink.
No, you wouldn't. Well, actually, I don't know. I didn't see what happened, so I wasn't there. Couldn't tell you.
I was backing away pretty hard.
So that would make you look like a dink.
Well, it's just weird that I'm like up there and I'm just like, no, don't do it, G.
Can't wait. Just can't wait. Man, oh man. Do you think Bobby and Bruno think Willow's trustworthy?
I don't know but I'll be able to convince them very, very quickly that she's not. That'll be butter. Send in one person with a little bit of information.
They're not very attached to her. It's true.
No, so if I got an HOH and I said I'm sending Will out the door because she's a rat to our lives, they'd be like, done, do it. But they'd want Kev out first.
They're still very Kev. It's crazy how like focused they were on wanting to get Kev out, and next week they're like, oh yeah,
We'll do
Sarah
Cindy
be
now.
your Cindy.
Well, that's just because the only person that really wanted Kev was Bobby. He just thinks that Kevin has
And
the
Bruno
out
was
for him.
gone home for Sarah.
Yeah, Bruno's gonna home for Sarah.
Still,
Yeah,
because he's scared of her social game,
yeah.
which is ironic because they played the same one.
But JP would not really want me to put up Sarah because he's like really tight with Sarah.
Yeah.
But as tight as he is with Sarah, I'm not tight with Bruno.
No.
I just went through a week almost backdooring them. Like, fuck.
Well, it sounded good at the time.
Yeah, but like I feel bad. I'm like, holy shit, I've been just garbage to these guys. They're super loyal to me. But it's a game.
Exactly.
I'm just glad I made the right decision for now.
No, yeah. I can't believe they were up here still pressuring you to do that.
Who?
When you said that you're like they were just up here campaigning hard for me to.
JP and Kev were,
Yeah.
JP was pushing me really hard last night.
It didn't even make sense.
Well,
Godfrey
I know,
got to go.
and even now, Kev came up to me today and we talked, and Kev was like, "Yeah, man, this is totally right for your game." Like,
Well, that's good.
I understand. And I was like,
That's
"Yeah."
nice of him.
I was like, I've talked to Volume Bruno, and I've made sure that their targets are Cindy for next week. That's their number one target next week. I was like, so there's a veto situation that we still have to look out for. I was like, but they're not looking at you next week. I was like, and even the week after, Sarah's becoming a big hit on their list. And he's just like, okay, good. Like, keep buying me weeks, and the longer that I buy him weeks, the more opportunities he has to get after them. Because if Kev wins one, he can put them both on the block, and one of them can go. Sorry, just like that happened with G and Bobby. One of the best things that happened for our game was G leaving.
Mm.
So,
Frick, can you even imagine where we'd be right now if G was still here?
like, if Cindy could go, then the week after that, Kevin wins, takes out one of Bruno and Bobby, and then we win, and we take out Sarah, or we take out B, and then we just have like scraps left over.
Yeah.
You know, then we have Willow, who's still floating and whatever, waiting for her to get backdoored because people don't want to have to deal with putting her on the block for a week.
No, she'd be
She'd be so
wreck.
annoying.
A wreck.
That's why double eviction. If a veto's pulled, I'm gonna throw her name out there. It'd be like, put Will on the block. Everyone will vote her out. Let's go. Let's do this right now. Not deal with
Yeah,
her.
that'd be unreal.
And everyone would be like, yep, let's do it. And then we just go up there. Whoever's HOH is veto, Willow. Everyone goes votes. She walks to the door. Just because, like, who are you gonna be able to? I'm not gonna be able to deal with that girl on the block. She'll lose her mind. But she thinks for some reason she's like earned a right to stay or something. I don't mean to shit talk Willow so much, but just all the shit that comes out of her mouth and I hear from her just drives me nuts.
No, I understand. I understand completely. I knew from day one that she was gonna be one of my biggest like competitors, only because she was so on always, and it makes me feel like when I'm with her, I feel like I'm antisocial because she's always on. It drives me bonkers.
It drives everyone else bonkers too, though.
Yeah. But it's the first couple weeks, it didn't seem like that.
Sarah's aware of Willow. JP's aware of Willow. I'm aware of Willow. You're aware of Willow.
Peels,
Peely's aware of Willow. Kevin's aware of
by
Willow.
association.
So therefore, the house is aware of Willow. When the opportunity
Yes.
arises, if it's a double eviction and the veto is pulled, depending on who the HOH is, we put that in motion because that's a perfect opportunity for someone to say, let's get out Kev, but let's get out Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a quick opportunity, the veto's already been played, you can't work anything, let's do it. The same goes for Willow. We say, hey, listen, she's not with anyone, we can't trust her, she's been talking
And
shit
the
with
fact
anyone.
that everybody kind of knows what she's about, there's no way that someone's going to try to want to do something with her.
No one's gonna protect her. She doesn't have anybody
No, yeah.
that's gonna be like, no, don't do it. Nobody's gonna do because she's taken all the people that she's worked with and completely yucked their names under the bus. Like if someone came to me and said, "I'll put Will up," and if you win the video, you gotta keep it the same. I'd be like, mm-hmm. I wouldn't be like, I'm gonna fight for it and win it and take her off. No, I wouldn't do that for her.
However, if she does make it to jury, that'd be interesting. She'd be so bitter.
Yeah, she'd be the definition of a bitter jury member.
Even, like, do you think there's seriousness behind what she says when if she gets voted out, she's not going to hug anybody, she's just going to leave? Like, is that for real, do you think? Or
I
is she
don't know.
just
I don't
saying...
really care. Like, if she can't get the fact of the game,
No, just
if you don't win a competition
curious.
and you don't actually have loyalty to some people in the house and you leave, like,
Okay.
not everybody deserves to be in the finals. 16 people come in this house and you're throwing all the different twists and shit. Like, fuck. The way she talks. If someone puts me on, if one of you guys put me on the block, I'm serious, you're gonna like kill myself. It's like,
Yeah, I know,
Willow,
I've
you
heard
can't
that.
say that.
I know.
Can't say that
It
to
actually
everyone.
makes me angry when she says that kind of thing, like those kind of things.
Yeah, like don't try and guilt people into not putting you on the block like that. Okay, I'm done with Willow talk.
Okay.
She's fine. I know she's not coming after me right now, but I just don't trust her for a second.
No.
I trust
No.
Bruno. I trust Bobby. I trust you. I trust Kevin. I trust Peely. I trust JP. I don't trust Sarah. Sarah, I trust for now. But I know she knows that she's got to get me out. So that makes me not trust her.
No, yeah, I know. She knows she's got to get a lot of people out. That's the thing.
So, and she's trying to build an army. But I do trust that JP has in her ear, which is good. Cause
Do you think she knows anything about you and JP?
yeah, she knows that me and
Okay,
JP are close.
Do you think that she would tell JP or?
Yeah, she would because
About
JP
you?
because JP does a little bit
I
of shit.
think she's smarter than that.
No, JP does a little bit of shit talking with her to convince her that he's not with me. JP's smart. Like right now she is a pal too with JP. Cause she like really trusts him, so she'll tell him everything. Cause she thinks that JP's like, yeah, you're right. We gotta get Zach out of bed. Cause JP's smart. He's not like, oh no, you shouldn't do that. He'll agree with her when she says that shit.
Yeah.
Even if he
give-
doesn't mean it.
yeah.
And that makes her feel like she can trust him.
Well,
But he
it's good
relays
then.
it all to me. So that's why Sarah's not number one on my list. B, emotional as hell.
Which is freaking scary in this game.
Attaching to
dude.
Bobby right now.
Don't want her here.
She'll put me up if
She
it's her
would put-
week.
She will put me up way before she puts you up.
Yeah. I
100%.
know. But I'm just saying, like, if it's her week, like that she's just feeling that, she'll do that. You know what I mean? Like, her mind will change every 30 seconds.
No. I'm trying so
Like
hard.
you see how she got rid of G because people got in her ear.
I know.
Me and JP got in her ear and we're like, get rid of G. She did it.
I've been trying so hard to kind of like talk to her and stuff. I just physically can't do it.
Yeah. She might not put you up yet though because of how close I am with her. Because me and JP are pretty close and she thinks that we're working together.
Then I can't see her. Who else would she put up?
She put up
Bruno?
Peely. She wouldn't put up Bruno.
Peely and Kev.
She wouldn't put up Bruno.
Peely, Kev.
Yeah. No, not Kev. She thinks she's working with Kev.
What the frick?
I kind of made alliances with everyone, so kind of fucked me a little bit, but at the same time it keeps me safe with all this other shit.
I was thrown into one alliance, and then I legitimately liked the second alliance.
Yeah, same. And then I just have.
What else you
I just
got?
had a couple other ones.
Like?
I don't have any other ones right now. Like I have a
No,
verbal
who?
agreement with Bede, Sarah, myself,
Mm-hmm.
and JP. Just because in the second week, Neha like really got close to me. It was like, I'm close with Sarah, so you should attach to Sarah with me. And I was like, okay. And then I was getting close to Neha. G started to see that, would call me aside and be like, what the fuck's up with Neha? And I was like, bro, I'm just getting closer so we can cut her. But I was forming the other side of the house with Neha, being like, get G out. Get G out.
He's such a tard. You can't come in here and be like, you, and you. You're an alliance now. Who are you?
Yeah. Well,
But look where it has us now. Honestly, has us sitting in a pretty place with Bobby and Bruno.
yeah. Both their games are worse than mine, so they're going to stay. But if it's going to get to a certain point where people are going to realize to keep them over me because me and you are really close, they're like, okay, let's keep Bobby and Bruno. Like, they're a little bit more of, like, people are going to see Bobby and Bruno as, like, someone that they can grab and work with, like, in this next little bit here.
You don't think that people see Bobby and Bruno as a thing? If you want to go play that card.
They're gonna see me and Kev and you and Peely as a bigger thing.
You think?
Oh, fuck yeah. And they're gonna be like, actually, let's not get rid of these two guys. Let's join
Oh my
parties
gosh,
with them
don't
and get
even
rid of the
say
bigger
that
part.
right now. Yeah, but Bobby and Bruno would. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Bobby and Bruno.
I know. I get what you're saying though.
But that's just assuming that's assuming there's
That's
like a
just-
Neha in the house. But
You
there-
think any of these people are a Neha? Neha's a freaking genius.
Yeah.
Neha
She
would have
was
been so
almost as
scary
smart
to
as
have.
me.
Shut up.
No, she was dead on. Like, she was banging stuff out in my ear, just telling me all the stuff of what was going on. And I was like, yeah. And I was listening to her, and at the same time, I was like, I need you out of this house because you're so smart. When she was talking to me and stuff, I was like, yeah. And she kept being like, we're good, Zach. Let's keep doing this. And I wanted to work with her so bad, but she was so smart. I was
She would
terrified.
outwit you?
I was terrified because she might be the person to just pull. She was
She
capable
would.
of pulling me in, and then all of a sudden, one instant eviction. All of a sudden, I'm on the block, and I look at her, and she's just like, "Got you." Kind of like what I'm doing to you right now.
Zachary, I'm gonna freaking clobber you over the head with this.
Kidding, actually. Yeah, no, Neha was smart. I honestly wish that girl would have got another chance to play this game just a season when I'm not in it, because she would have been able to do some rank shit.
All stars.
She won't get a chance because she didn't get enough playing time.
Yeah, no. She did some pretty crazy shit in the amount of time she was here.
Not really.
She was crazy. She was a smarty pants, okay?
She would have been good in this game if she had some people to work with. If she would have grabbed a couple loyal boys.
And when I first saw her, I did not expect that at all. Like, first impressions, did not see it.
The first time I talked to her was out on the hammock at like 3 in the morning when everyone was in bed. It was like night 4 or 5, and she was just like, all right, here's what I think. I think you're on the other side of the house. You're in with JP. And I think there's a guys alliance with Greg, God, Bobby, Bruno. But I don't think you're in full 100% with it. But I think they've pulled you in. She's like, and I want you to stay in that alliance and work in that alliance from that side of the house and keep me safe. And I'll do the same on this side of the house. She said that to me on like 9/4. No, she's like, this is just what I'm getting from watching people around the house. And I was like, okay. I was like, I think there is a guys alliance. But I was getting right back to her. I was like, but I'm not in on it. But I know that Greg's blowing me up for now. So I'll do what I can from that side of the house. And she's like, okay. And then when that thing in the bathroom happened, Bruno and Greg were both pushing Bobby to put Neha up instead of Cindy. I was in there and was like, Cindy was the one that was doing it. Just say that quiet because she's on the house. And Neha pulled me aside and was like, holy fuck, am I going on the block? And I was like, you might if I don't get in there. So I went in there, pushed super hard for Cindy. Cindy went up and went home. And then, like, I could only do so much with Neha, because then after that, they wanted Neha's head.
And then you thought that, hey, this chick's too smart, and that's why you voted her out? Or because you knew the house was doing that? If you knew the house
I
was...
knew the house was doing that.
If you knew the house, if you were a tiebreaker about, would you have picked to keep Neha?
Depends. Depends on the situation. But the night that Kev got that HOH, I sat out there with Neha, and we had the house ready to put up 2 of those guys with Kev's HOH, and Kev was going to do it.
Who?
Kev had that HOH
Was
that
gonna
night.
put who? Didn't know
He
which.
was going to put up Greg, Bobby, one of the 3, because Neha had built the side of the house. Johnny was in on it. That side of the house was in on it. And everybody was ready to flip. Sarah was in on it. We woke
I
up.
believe
We
that.
woke up in the morning, instant eviction. I knew she didn't have the numbers. I voted her out just to stay good with the
Why did
church.
Willow say that?
Say what?
Why did Willow? No, Willow said something
Yeah,
about
I don't know,
Neha saying to her about the numbers.
because she's an idiot.
Okay, anyway.
And then, because Willow might have, Willow was in on that, but, and then after the HOH, I went up to Sarah's room, up to Sarah and said, I said, we still can move forward with the plan. So then Sarah and B won that HOH. And then me and JP went back to her and I said, are you doing the plan still? The plan that Neha put in place before she left. And it happened. She left. It's all Neha's plan that night. And Neha made that plan
Yeah.
to save her ass because she
Yeah, I
knew she
know.
was the target.
I believe it.
So Neha,
There was-
Neha made this super, she got totally fucked. Her plan totally worked out.
She was probably so stoked when she saw G out there.
She was so happy that night going to bed before the instant eviction. She was laying in bed. She's like, yes, like I'm safe now. Kev's not going to put me up. But Kev had already put her up on the instant. She's like, Kev's not going to put me up. We just fled the house. We're going to get back at them. And I was like, right. We woke up, instant eviction. She was on the block. Had to vote her out to stay good with the house.
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy?
It makes my heart hurt 10
Zach,
times more.
please go to the diary room.
What?
Ha ha. I really hope you don't have to put your aunt on. That would suck real bad.
Stay in here and reheat it up for me, would you?
Reheat. How funny how like low the water goes when you get out.